Hello there everybody, my name's Adam Hannett and I'm the head distiller here at Bruichladdich Distillery on the island of Islay. And you join me today in the warehouses, beautifully atmospheric here on the west coast of Scotland. Looking out the door and I see the beautiful Atlantic Ocean, that lovely salt spray, sea spray, which influences the maturation here on Islay. And you join me today to taste a wonderful series of whiskies. This is the Vineyard Cask Series. I was very lucky to be able to go out to the vineyard to visit and to see how they make their wine, and to then be able to select casks to bring back and to mature some of our whiskies in. For me as a whiskey maker, it's been a real exciting journey to age these different whiskies. We have a 9-year-old, a 15-year-old and a 21-year-old whiskey. Here at Bruichladdich, of course, we're very used to experimenting with the influence of oak and lots of different cask types, but this is a first for us where we're able to collaborate with Grace Vineyard and work with Chinese wine and of course the influence of the French oak there as well. So a real interesting experiment in terroir and the influence of these fantastic casks. So now we're going to taste the first of our Grace Vineyard Cask Series. This is a 9-year-old, a 2015 vintage. And you can see here there's a beautiful deep colour from the oak and from the wine. And you can see again in the glass the lovely legs, the texture, the viscosity. Beautiful, rich, deep notes from the oak. And then these lovely, light, gentle notes from the kind of Bruichladdich spirits, you know, these lovely kind of citrusy, herbal, floral notes coming through. And on the palate with a whiskey like this, even at 63%, you get this lovely softness, this roundness on the palate to finish. So a really nice expression of the Bruichladdich, the collaboration of the Bruichladdich spirit, the amazing quality of the Grace Vineyard casks, a fantastic marriage, really, really fantastic flavours. So next in our series, we're going to taste a 15-year-old Bruichladdich. This is from 2009 and 56% ABV. You can see again as we look at this glass, the colour is incredible. You can see the progression, the depth of colour with the extra age. As before with the 9-year-old, we look and we see the viscosity, and you can see a difference here. You can see a little bit more wideness on the legs, a little bit more kind of texture. But really what's really singing here is the influence of the Grace Vineyard cask. That lovely layer of fruit, almost leather from the wood. The fruit and the balance between the flavour we get from the Grace Vineyard casks, you know, that lovely kind of round cherry plum flavour, alongside the flavour we get in the spirit of Bruichladdich, that lovely dried apricot, peach, fruity style. This is a wonderful balance. The age and the profile of the casks are matching absolutely beautifully. And now completing the Grace Vineyard Cask Series is a 21-year-old Bruichladdich. Again at 56% ABV, this is a wonderful expression. We're seeing with that extra age, we're seeing a different dimension to this whiskey. Things are a bit more relaxed, things are a little bit more complex, things are slower. The fantastic quality of the oak and of course of the wine brings this lovely kind of mellow toasted oak, and those lovely kind of sweet, fruity, kind of jam, cherry, blackcurrant notes. The flavours, the influence of the oak, everything is intertwined, everything is beautifully coherent, really nicely balanced in this whiskey. We get a wonderfully complex conclusion to the series.